And tell me that story you just mentioned about Leona.
Well, Leona Stencil was with my mother for 6 years after her mother died, which is my mama's sister. And what she was, when she went home, Mama thought she should go home to her father. And he had married Agnes. But anyway, I won't say anything about that. But anyway, Leona got in the car and she ran upstairs and hid. She didn't want anybody to find her because she didn't want to go. So anyway, they found her and they brought her and put her in the car. Now, it wasn't Uncle Leo that came and got her. It was the Vogels. They're very dear friends of theirs. And they came to Dakota and they picked up Leona and they, and then Mama, and she would go, oh, she would just almost die. Mama goes, she said she could hardly stand it. It was just overwhelming for her to hear her cry. So she stuffed the dog in the car.
Why, she liked the dog?
Well, Leona liked the dog, but the dog was some closeness to her, that she would always love her. And Leona said she loved that dog ever so much. And many times she was on her way to Dakota to come home. She was on her way to Dakota to come home to Mama's place so that she would be with him. But Mama always said no, should be with her father. And so anyway, the dog would go with her, and then all of a sudden he'd notice they were far away from home, and he would get in front of her and push her back and make her go back home again. Yeah, it was sad, but Leona, it hurt Leona to the point where she never forgets it, and whenever we talk on the phone now, she's 80, and I'm 87, oh, she's about 82. She was about 4 or 5 years younger than I. Anyway, she always tells me about her childhood. But it was sad, and they always say that your child bonds with you about 4 or 5 years old, around in that age, and they never bond with anybody else. And that Leona bonded with my mother and my brother. She thought she thought the world set in rose on him. She just loved him so much. She did. Joseph would always give her. He'd always, when he'd go to school, and Mama gave him 3 or 4 cookies, he'd always save 1 cookie for her. And when he'd come home from school, she'd run out and meet him, and then she'd open up his lunch box, and she'd see that cookie, and she'd eat it. Isn't that funny? Isn't that funny little things you remember? Yeah. Okay, Stan, that's it.
That's a good story about Leona. What year would that have been, Helen?
Oh, well, that was between, I was born in 24, and it was about 31.
Okay.
Yeah, because when I was 32, I made my first communion. So it had to be 6, 7 years old. Yeah.
Okay. Good story. Thanks, Helen.
I don't know what you're going to do with these stories, but